Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Boy, do we have some football weather for this one in Pittsburgh. And we're off from Acrisure. Can't see through that snow, and he muffs it! And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. No row from the gun. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Handoff running left, Walker. And they're going to be saved just outside that red zone. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Put a receiver in motion left. First down, and they go right back to it. And they are going to be in great shape here. He gets this down to 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Looking inside the red zone. This one's caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Calvin Austin on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Down. Red 30.
Now Ritter. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Oye Mafe bringing that play to a halt.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and you get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
10. Let's go.
Ritter to throw. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That one gains 7. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Here we go. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Ritter setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. That is Nick Emanwari. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. From the gun, Milrow. Brought in right side by Moore. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Running back sent in motion left. Jump off caught by his back. And he's tackled for no gain. Looking quickly here. Go play action here. It's Milrow. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's blown dead at the 12. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. He'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Jumped off to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs, and he just got it done.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Still has some space inside the 35. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now lead by 10. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Wilson with a return here. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Into the red zone. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Walker on 1st down. Still has some space inside the 35. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now lead by 10. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Wilson with a return here. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 4. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. Still has some space inside the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now lead by 10. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
They'll try this extra point. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Wilson with the return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Drill Greek. Blue 32.
Throw here. 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. We get 22 out of that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Set, ready.
1st and 10 at the
Yellow, 43. Ready.
Here's Ritter. Dumps it off to his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here we go. Red 38. Cut.
They are throwing it again. Going deep here for the end zone. And he makes the catch for the tip drill touchdown.
Bruh, ain't no motherfucking way. You know, God.
Making a one-score game in the first half.
Hey, I gotta eat this food.
they'll set up here for the point after. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Extra point attempt coming up. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 4. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Running left, here's Walker. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Running with Walker again. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Shotgun now for Milrow. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down. To Walker from the gun. A lot of space ahead. Here he goes again. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Ritter. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down. Throwing from the gun. It's his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Hits him on the out route. And he works this to the 38 before going down. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Black, you don't blue.
Throwing it again here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Black, red. Ready.
From the red zone on first. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
Okay, break.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Cycle. Set, ready. Black, 52, blue. Set.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
2nd down, looking for options. Austin's there to haul it in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
1st and 10 from the 43. Now give left side. We tried so hard to get it outside, but just couldn't turn those feet quick enough in this snow. He's dropped behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Ooh, puts him away under this one, right side. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's one of those areas where a QB took a risk, and he nearly paid for it in the costliest way imaginable. You don't just lob it into the end zone unless you're sure your guy can go up and get it.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Brings it in at the 12. Nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30. First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Walker running right. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Come on, come on.
This is Walker on 2nd. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Moreau throwing on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They're out now, ready to punt it. Michael Dixon will kick it away. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready. Yellow. 40.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Back to throw now, it's Ritter. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. All set to go now from the 35. Now an inside give to Walker. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Rowe from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. So they gain 11 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st. They'll give up the gut to Walker. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 5th rushing score in this game alone. And yet again, he's made a trip to the end zone. His 5th on the ground. And now just one more return visit away from tying that NFL single-game record. Looking to tack on the point after. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. The Seahawks lead by 15 now. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Set.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Gets Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll run it from the gun. Still fighting forward. And no touchdown here. He just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Ready up. Shot. 17. Here we go. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter.
Ready, set.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. Ready.
Now Ritter. Flushed out of the pocket. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem?
And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Steelers get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. To the ground with Walker. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Pack the 50, pack the 50.
On 3rd down, Walker. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll go with Walker on the counter. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Along the right sideline, there's space. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Seahawks lead by 15 now. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. It doesn't look like it. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers get it back to within 1 score. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second down, Walker's going to get it again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Back to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Walker. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Pushing the tight end over. Staying with Walker. On the move, past the 40. At the 20. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. The 6th time he's run it in this game, and that ties the NFL record. Setting up to try the point after. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Seahawks lead by 15 now. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ritter to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
On the double. Blue striker. Set, ready. Set.
Throwing here, Ritter. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Short pass brought in. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
He's going to throw it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Steelers calling their first time out as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. Taking a chance to the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Yeah, he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
The give now to Walker. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You know, Kate, sometimes football and poker have a lot in common. You don't want to tell at the poker table, and you don't want one at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes just it's alignment. It's the way these linemen breathe. It's the blood in their knuckles the defenders read and react to. I think that time the tell was in play because the defense was all over that counter before it could get started.
The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. Their punter making his way out now. Hold in at the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready, set.
Throwing from the gun here. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he'll get out of bounds after an immediate big-time hitter almost to midfield. 1 play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Red, yellow, 22, light blue, set.
Ritter. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Here we go. 45, white. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing now. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. This will be the final play of the game.
6, Mega, 60 ready.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do, what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Pittsburgh.